Okay. All right. So, you guys wake up, around your little campsite. And as you wake, you notice that there are 5 little presents all wrapped up. They are very festively adorned, with various colored wrapping papers. There's one with like blue with like little snowflakes on it. There's one that's red, with little sleighs and things on it. All very festively wrapped presents, just kind of sitting there.
Oh, I'm sure Elora trusts this.
Yeah. So yeah, and then obviously you guys see each other as well.
Is that what the little pink dots are?
No, that was something else. I didn't erase them.
Raru, being a little bit of a klepto, just grabs the closest gift.
Okay.
Which one?
Cayde is gonna use his sense illusions thing on the one nearest him.
Okay. Did I have you? I think I wanted you to roll for that.
Yes, it's a roll for that,
Yeah.
but since it's only for illusions, I get advantage.
Yes. Yeah, so, do your roll with advantage.
That would be an investigation, would it be?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, we'll do investigation.
I'd get advantage anyway, so that is a 17.
Yeah, it's real. It's a real thing.
He picks it up and starts opening it up.
You could tell from it there is
True.
an object inside of it.
We've been visited by the Christmas boar.
Cayde has no idea what Christmas is.
The Santa encounter in Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe.
Okay, so, who's opening presents?
Cayde.
I'll open a present.
Alright, cool.
The Cayde's kind of like opening it up as if there's a bomb inside, like really slow.
Very carefully, okay.
I sniff check it. I sniff check my present.
It doesn't smell like anything. It kind of smells like, I guess it smells faintly of pine needles.
Ooh,
Kind of
okay.
like it was under, maybe it was under some kind of festive tree at some point. But it is not...
Elora is waiting until everybody else opens theirs to see if it's safe.
Cayde, your present contains a small rectangular item that appears to be made of glass, with 2 small holes in the center. Since the object is see-through, you can see it contains a reel of a thin, tape-like substance. It rattles when shaken.
It's cassette tape.
Yeah.
A glass cassette tape.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I have 0 clue what the hell this is. He like starts tapping at it. Do I eat it or?
I'd give it a nibble.
Yeah.
Lick it for science.
He gives it like the prospector bite.
See if it's real gold.
Your teeth kind of clack against it. Like, it is kind of like made of like this kind of like glass like substance. It kind of feels like closing your mouth around the like neck of a beer bottle.
Ah. Okay, not edible.
Mm.
Anything's edible if you bite hard enough.
Raru's also waiting with like Elora is.
Okay.
It's very cautious.
Cayde is just confused as shit. Is there a tag or anything on the present?
No. Nope. It's just a present with wrapping and a little bow.
I opened mine. What did I get?
You got a glistening syringe that appears to be made of translucent glass that glitters under light. It is
Ooh.
filled with a shiny metallic liquid that looks vaguely similar to oil.
Okay.
Cayde is just getting more confused with what the hell is with these brightly wrapped boxes with random shit.
I think we should open all the boxes at this point.
I'd like to come up and like just look over Cade's shoulder, like just very curious.
Holds it up closer to him. I got no clue what this is. Do you?
No clue what this is.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna give my syringe to Oran. The mystery liquid seems... I don't know. Have it.
You hold on to that. I'm gonna open up a different one.
All right.
Yeah, I will pick up one of the presents and open it.
Okay. You get a pair of dark-rimmed glasses with red crystalline lenses.
Ooh.
Got some sick ass glasses.
Yeah.
Cayde is still just like picking at it. By this point, he's got a dagger out and he's like testing how hard the case is.
So if you're
what was that? What was it one more time?
a pair of dark-rimmed glasses with red crystalline lenses.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you were trying to like scratch up the glass, and like smack it with your dagger,
Like just lightly tapping it, see if it'll make a scratch mark.
okay. It does not make any sort of scratch marks on the surface. And it sounds sort of musical when you tap it.
And
Okay.
I run investigation to see if I can figure out anything about these glasses.
Sure, roll an investigation.
16.
From that, and you're magically inclined, you would know that you probably need to study it with a more magical lens to your thought process. It's not an ordinary item.
Okay.
Could that be an Arcana check?
Yeah, you could do Arcana on it.
Let's try that. Well,
So you can feel a magical vibe coming from it. As you're kind of holding it between your claws, you can kind of feel this like pulsating sort of feeling coming from it, radiating out from the glasses as you're kind of like focusing on it. There is a spell inside, but you can't tell what kind of magic it is exactly.
well, magic isn't necessarily rare on Ravnica. It isn't entirely within my realm of expertise. Would any of you like to take a check on these and see if you could
What are we checking?
just see if anyone
No,
else?
what item?
Oh, my glasses.
Ah, okay. Have you
Anyone
tried
else?
putting them on?
Cayde can try.
Oh
He's
yeah.
got-
Are they designed to fit over my snout?
You could certainly try.
Well, Oran kind of flips up the goggles that he usually wears and kind of balances these on his nose.
Could be like the SCP 3D glasses. You start
They.
to observe monsters that kill you.
Oh shit.
Ooh. So they fit kind of like like reading spectacles, kind of. It doesn't exactly fit your face, but it's not they're not entirely uncomfortable to wear. You probably have to peer through them, considering these were probably made for a human to wear. And as you're looking around through the glasses, things around you start to look a bit glittery, shall we say?
Interesting.
It's kind of like there's a thin dust of glitter that is like settled over everything.
Gonna have to look closer at these.
Robert is just gonna move from Cayde's item over to Elora's unopened box and just stare at it. Like,
At this point,
I don't
Cayde
do
is
the
getting like
same.
annoyed at his thing. He's like, "What the fuck are you?"
Robert is not gonna open this until he sees what Elora got.
Alright.
Does anybody know what Cayde has? Like, does anybody know what the item is?
Is it a
No
harmonica?
clue.
Does anybody...
My character doesn't, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Cayde has zero clue what the hell a cassette tape is.
Yeah. I mean,
Is
someone...
it a glass cassette tape?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So, I mean, if somebody's from a more modern world, they can explain it to him.
Oh no.
To start prying this shit open.
Oh, God.
He's like looking for a seam in it.
I mean, there is the seam. So
there you are.
The thin tape at the top is slightly exposed. So if you're trying to like look for a seam,
I
you
found it.
you could potentially like unravel the tape.
Okay, anyone against me just opening this thing up?
It's your item.
I'm just gonna
I don't know
slow
what it
turn-
is. Do anyone know?
You could, if we meet other survivors, we could just maybe ask one of them.
Just gonna slow turn and just look like real like what the fuck are you talking about, Cayde? Just look, give him that look.
Really, none of us know what the fuck it is.
He just fuck it. He puts it in his bag and just leaves it there.
Yeah, we'll deal with it later.
Alright, Elora's
Weird
gonna open
fucking
hers.
world and its weird fucking items and weird fucking
Alrighty.
packages.
Okay, Elora. You open up your package to find a large fang of some sort of creature.
Sick.
It's iridescent, so it kind of glitters under light. And at the top, where like the thing would have been like attached, like the tooth would have been attached to the gum, there is a glittering red substance that is cold to the touch.
Oh.
Can I do, can I see if I recognize what creature this came from?
Sure. Roll
I was
me
about to say that too.
I mean, you can both roll nature if you want to try to find out what kind of creature it is.
Gang!
Oh, cool.
Well,
6? Son of a
you-
fucking fuck.
I wanna roll.
Okay, roll, find out. Okay. So Elora, Anastasia, you guys have no idea. It's like big
What the
tooth.
fuck?
You have no idea.
Mhm.
Roru, you recognize this tooth as feline in nature. But this is bigger than any cat that you have ever seen.
I want to give it a taste test.
Oh my god.
Taste taste it.
You're just gonna like
Oh,
I'm just gonna lick it.
okay.
you're gonna distantly French kiss this monster.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well.
What's it taste like, DM?
Have you ever had to
Um,
consider the taste of
it-
teeth?
Tastes like an icicle.
Ooh.
And you take 5 cold damage.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! I got my tongue out. Just fucking. Don't lick it. Don't lick it. Don't use your tongue on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It burns.
By this point, above Cayde's head, something has kind of popped into existence. There's now a similar to how the infernal sigil was above his head. Now there's a halo.
Ooh.
Cayde just looks
I
like.
love those games.
Cayde just looks like. Oh, I guess I'm
God,
at
I love-
Grandma's here. Hi, Grandma.
I slowly reach my hand towards the halo.
Anytime, Grandma Val.
If you try to touch the halo, I don't think it's
Well-
corporeal. So it kind of feels warm to the touch.
Ooh.
And the warmth is sort of welcoming to you, Anastasia.
Hey. What's up, Grandma?
My friend says hi, Grandma Val.
Now that everyone else has opened their gifts, Raru's gonna kind of shake the box before he starts to open it.
Oh, Anastasia. Grandma says hello.
Nice.
So the box rattles around as if there's something small inside of it.
Okay, I'm gonna open the box.
All right. You have found a beautiful iridescent gear that looks to be part of a larger piece of machinery.
Huh. I'm gonna like trot over to what? Can't remember names.
Oran.
Oran. Trot over to Oran and just hold it up.
Fascinating. Can I run an investigation check on it?
You sure can.
I don't like the way you said that. 18.
Okay. It's a standard gear. So it looks like you could probably slot it into most mechanisms that would require a gear. And it looks to be of like standard size and make, except for the fact that it is iridescent and looks slightly translucent.
So Orin takes the gear from Raru, he takes off the magical glasses and kind of flips down his own goggles, and just like several lenses come in as he kind of like zooms in on the gear. He's kind of like flipping it over in his fingers. Huh. Well, my avian friend, you have, he flips his glasses up, a shiny gear.
Shiny gear.
Exactly.
Take the gear back.
You appear to be of the corvid species. I believe shininess is a thing among your kind.
Racist.
Just gonna ignore that and stuff the gear into my coat pocket.
This is where we find out that Orin believes in the science of eugenics.
Oh, no.
No.
Damn! Uh-oh.
A
That's not good.
1940s German scientist.
Oh my god.
That is so cursed.
No.
Now, before that happens, I think we should get the fuck out of this forest.
Has everyone opened the presents?
I believe so.
Yes.
Get the
Before we
fuck out
leave.
of this forest.
Oh yeah, there are people who want to do
Elora.
stuff.
Well, before
What
they do,
happened?
Oh.
What happened to you? You ran off when we engaged those two.
Oh yeah,
When Oran says that, Cayde just looks at Elora as well. He has a smile, but it's kind of forced.
Oh,
yeah, I wanted to kind of give Cade
Yeah,
that one.
where'd
'cause,
you go in that fight?
They were not the source of the voices. I went to go find the source of the voices.
And you
They were
found...
also trying to kill us.
Did you find anything?
Yes.
Okay, is this really going to be like pulling teeth? Are you going to share with the group what you found?
It was a monster.
Kind of a given here.
was this monster known? Unknown?
I believe I found the unknown. Yes. I was overcome with rage.
It's fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen you show any emotion.
It's a delicate subject with me when you bring up the voices of the dead.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Cayde is
Yeah,
like kind of
I get it.
warring with himself. You can see he's like, he wants to be mad, but he's finding less and less reason to be mad.
Yeah.
Because like,
yeah.
he gets being pissed off. It's kind of a core thing, both with him and his mom. He's like, give me a second.
I'm definitely familiar
Takes a drink.
with getting lost in the sauce.
He just turns her. That's the last time you leave us in the middle of a fight. Got it?
Something seems off.
With what? Everything in this fucking forest is off.
What happened?
I mean, we got attacked by creepy ghost ladies and the other two.
I'm not talking to you. He turns back to Elora. What happened?
I don't know. I was hurt, and I fell, and there was this rushing river, and then I was on my feet again.
So you fought the creature. That's a given.
Yes.
Rory's gonna pull out like a little drawing tablet and just write out, "We fought the creature."
Oh, shit.
That's right. You did. And he turns and points at Rory. What did you see?
Just gonna write
Simple words.
just big scary monster. Didn't see.
Elora said she fell and then got up.
Think she
from-
died. I think she died.
But you're here.
I'm here.
Death isn't the end.
Fascinating.
But I think we would all prefer to not die.
Not die.
Elora, do you mind if Gizmo gives you a quick scan?
Sure.
I give Elora the sniff test.
Gizmo, if you would. You got it. Gizmo kind of trots over. Do I have your consent for a physical body scan?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure.
I didn't program that into him. I don't know why he asks that anyway.
Consent is important.
Brought to you by Gizmo.
So Gizmo's eyes glow blue, and like the last time, he kind of scans you up and down. Subject Elora.
I was gonna say, I don't think Gizmo Scan would find anything completely abnormal. There would appear to be some cell regeneration, if that's something that he could pick up.
Life signs appear normal. Breathing and heart rate appear normal. Skin tissue appears... Some skin tissue appears younger than other skin tissue.
At this point, Cayde is like right next door now and is like going full nurse, looking over. Where? Injuries? Died? What?
No injuries detected.
Can I roll a medicine just to see if Cayde notes anything off?
You can roll medicine. I will also add for Anastasia. Elora smells as you would expect. She smelled
So
this whole
not dead.
time like the forest, like sweat a little bit.
Okay. Dang.
Like Elle. However, there is a distinct, like, clean scent to her.
Oh. Did you say clean?
Yeah. As if, like, as if it's, like, I guess clean is really the only way that I can describe it.
Damn, your clothes got brought back too.
Anastasia, have you ever smelled a celestial being before?
No.
Okay, well then it would just smell
Technically,
clean
she
to
has
you.
now.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. I've smelled Cayde. Does that
She smells very, very slightly like Cayde does when he has the halo.
Ooh.
It's very, very slight. It's like
That
it's
makes-
like an undernote
Mhm.
of her like base scent, if that makes sense.
That makes my spine tingle.
By the way, I rolled a 22 for medicine.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy amount of medicine. Yeah, you do not find any injuries whatsoever on Elora.
Doesn't stop him from going just kind of nurse on her. He's just making sure she's not about to keel over all over again.
Alright. Give
I'm
her
fine.
some fucking space. I shove Cayde and I push Gizmo Cayde. I didn't push you that hard, damn. And
But he's still getting used to not being as strong as he used to be.
Oh.
Because full warning, out of character, in order to make the Warlock multi-class work, I drained his strength and put it into charisma.
Ooh.
He went from a 15 strength to a 10.
you made him a twink? What is wrong with you?
No, he's not that much of a twink. He's still plenty muscular. He's healthily muscular. It's just he's now a bit more
He's lean, is what you're
personable.
saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's leaner and a bit more personable.
Very
Still dumb as a
average
brick,
build.
but he's just a slightly smaller himbo now.
Mm-hmm. I want to turn to Elora, kind of put like my fingertips on her arm, not my whole hand, because I'm not trying to be weird. And I go, you mentioned the voices of the dead that enraged you.
Yes.
If we're talking about voices, the person I thought I heard, he's very much alive as far as I know.
Yeah, I heard my mama. She's still alive as far as I know.
Rory was gonna write, her sister, still living.
The one that I heard was definitely not alive.
Oh. Think we were getting scammed by these monsters.
Is that what you call
But
that?
death really isn't the end here. Fascinating.
That's worrying. There are a
Is
few
it?
things absolute in anything, and death is one of them.
I take my hand off Elora, by the way.
Get the fuck out of
Dead
this
should
forest.
stay dead. Alive eventually becomes dead. Very simple rules of nature.
What was that?
Orange.
Sorry, was that Raru?
I was just repeating what was said earlier. Just get the fuck out of forest.
Mm-hmm.
Orange scribbles down a quick note in his notebook and then puts it away.
By this point, Cayde's kind of noticed the whole gang bit has gotten bigger. Okay, yeah, maybe better
Yeah, do we
place
see-
to have conversation like this.
Do we see the whole approaching?
So it depends on where you are. If you went off the main path, you would have found yourself in like what appears to be an abandoned campsite. So if you went like off the path, that's where you were. But if you're like on the main path, then you do see the hole.
I don't remember if we really did. We just said, get the hell away from there to wherever the closest, like, place we could hunker down was.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would say you
Yeah.
probably went off the main path and went to a campsite, so you actually can't see the hole right now. You'd have to go back to the main path. But yeah, you're at this like abandoned campsite, so you're looking around and you see remains of a fire pit. You probably used that same fire pit last night when you guys kind of hunkered down. However, there is some strangeness that you are now seeing in this like sort of lightness of the day, this like false twilight. There is in the tree a fully pitched tent.
In the tree.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
in the
a tree.
branches.
Yeah, there's a tree nearby, and it has a fully pitched tent in it. And there is a page on another tree.
Oh
Little
no,
piece of
Slender Man.
Notebook paper.
I've played this game.
Cayde just starts climbing up to the tent.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, he's dumb.
I'm done climbing trees anyway. It's your turn.
And what check would this be?
Investigation, I would say.
Oh,
Oh, you want to
not
climb?
a roll to climb?
Oh yeah. Climb.
Athletic?
Yeah, climb athletics.
And then you said there was a page.
Yes, there's a page.
That is
Yo,
13.
16. You are able to climb
13.
the 13.
Yeah.
You get up there. It's you get scratched by some branches on the way. You get kind of like slapped in the face by a couple of them. But you like managed to like make it up there pretty much close enough that you would be able to like see the tent, at least.
I guess investigation to research it, and that's a natural 20.
Okay, wow. Your illusion senses are tingling. There's something weird about this.
Ooh.
Fuckery is afoot.
I want to take a look at that page.
All right. It's a piece of notebook paper similar to the other pages that you have seen around. In large, like, ink block letters, it says, "It spoke to me," on it.
Ooh.
There is a drawing as well. And it's a set of large black eyes.
Ooh.
And in smaller text, written on the bottom, it says, "The alchemist has seen what horrors lie beyond."
Ooh. I relay that to everyone. I'm gonna take this page with me.
All right.
Brower's just gonna rub his eyes, just very much done with all the bullshit they've been going through. Now there's this page with eyes on it.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
What do we want to do about the tent and the tree?
He just
Pull it.
calls down, weird shit up here. Couldn't tell you what it is. Just, I don't trust it. And he's sliding down.
Do you want to
Sure.
do you want to like try to like touch it or like kind of?
He's just
Were you
looking in it.
Okay.
Really, he's peering in. He's not trusting, like, poking anything about it at the
Okay.
moment.
So if you
Should we throw a rock at it?
if you
Rory's gonna just pull out 2 knives and just hold them up like, I can throw these.
Cayde is like, I like the energy. Maybe.
I'd like to throw a knife at the tent.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Real quick note, since Cayde was looking inside of it. You see inside there is like a sleeping bag. So it would kind of look like a bedroll to you. A more like modern lantern. So like you would probably have seen like gas or oil lanterns. It looks like that. And they appear to be kind of like right side up inside of the tent. Okay.
You're gonna have to repeat that. I lost connection for a second.
Oh, yeah.
So they seem a bit, and then it cut out.
Sorry.
I'm a hella piss. Sorry.
You're good. Okay, so they're like right side up. So there is like what looks like an oil lantern to you, like an oil or a gas lantern. And a bedroll that are right side up inside of the tent inside the tree.
Is the lantern within reach? And doesn't seem to be sending off illusion shit to him?
The whole thing is kind of sending off weird vibes of illusion. But it is within reach. You could touch it.
Gonna try it very, like, gingerly. He is on guard.
You pick it up. It kind of like clacks, like as on its like handle, like you would expect from picking up a lantern. The sound of metal kind of creaks against each other. The like glass center has like a bulb in it. Instead of like your typical like candle, or oil wick that would be inside of the ones from your world. But it appears like you could hold it. It has weight to it. It still feels kind of strange in your hand. Like it's not really what it's supposed to be. But it seems harmless enough as an object.
He's gonna leave it. He doesn't trust enough, and there's too much crazy illusion shit going on so far. He's like, nope, fuck it, nope. Just
Fair
the
enough.
entire time he's crawling down, he's just repeating quietly, nope.
This is
All
the
right,
forest of bullshit.
we have Raru throwing a knife at it. Okay, so
What check is that? Because I assume the tent doesn't have AC.
no. I would just say give it an acrobatics to see if you throw it.
There it is. Normal roll.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, so you like give it your best shot to like hit this thing. It like the knife thunks into a branch about 5 feet below the tent.
That is a critical failure, isn't it? Because it's red.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well,
because it's
I
because it's
guess to
random,
make that a
so
little bit
it's
more
critical.
dramatic then. Okay, so in that
I wouldn't be
case,
surprised if I lost the knife.
I mean the knife is lost either way.
You
But
fucking
since
eat that
it's a
shit.
critical failure, as your knife hits the tree, it unnaturally shakes. Like this knife is somewhat heavier or like more hefty than you would have expected, or the tree is lighter than you would expect. And
Cayde is climbing down, he
Yeah.
gets shaked on it.
and if Cayde's still climbing down the tree, the tent falls on top of his head. So it like
No,
collapses and
He's like fighting against it as he falls to the ground. I am being consumed by the cloth! A knife stabs through it from him.
No, you're not a pinata.
He's just.
I guess I go to fucking help Cayde. Trying to throw this fuck ass tent off him.
Are you trying? Well, like Cayde is flailing. Cayde is flailing. You might need a persuasion check to tell.
Like stabbing.
I'm gonna grab you by the ankles.
Okay. All right, persuasion check to try to get him to calm down, or strength check to get him to stay still. Take your pick. Strength v strength.
Let's go persuasion. All right.
Okay.
His paranoia is working against everyone right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be one of those.
I might need Cayde to roll a sanity check if that's the case.
It's gonna be one of those sessions. I got a 3.
Everything's going
wrong. Cayde, roll your sanity for me.
This tent is gonna be the worst boss we've ever faced.
That's it. TPK by 10.
Oh, the best
That
killer in
is-
Dead by Daylight.
What was my? Oh,
Everyone
yeah,
can
so
roll
that's
for new
plus
characters.
1.
Roll.
17. I'm good.
Yeah,
I think.
you're. I mean, yeah, you are surprisingly not.
He's just panicked at the moment.
You're not crazy. You're just panicked.
Eventually, do I manage to just cut a hole open and realize, oh, it's a fucking cloth?
Yeah, I mean, you kicked Anastasia off. So.
Oh, fucker.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
I grab him by the fucking ankles and I pull him out.
Oh,
I'll just give you that one.
he's kind of like half upside down, laying as Anastasia holds him up by the ankle. Like,
I let him go.
thank you. Fucking bitch ass tent.
So did you find anything in there, or?
Nothing I
was
trusted.
Rory's just cringing to himself the whole time
Oh,
after that knife throw.
poor Raru.
I saw nothing I trusted. Illusion shit is rife in that thing.
Ugh, alright.
Weird oil lamp and
Fuck
a
these
bedroll.
woods.
That's all I
Fuck
saw.
these woods. Oh shit, okay.
Fuck these woods.
Fuck these woods, let's get out of here.
Yep. Ugh. He just gets up. Ugh.
So do you want to make your way back to the main path?
I guess.
We can certainly try!
We don't exactly have much other
Yeah.
leads to go on.
I jump into the hole. No.
Well.
We could go on a really crazy adventure, guys. I'm
No.
just saying.
Or we
could.
could die.
You
Who
could.
knows what that hole is?
Who knows? Who knows indeed.
Cayde has a rope and he will drag your ass away from that hole.
Fuck. Fine.
Cayde is like the dad of the group.
Which is a bad sign considering how I made this character.
Oh boy.
He has this weird combination as dumb as a brick and good survival instincts.
He is a himbo.
He is.
Dude.
Alright, so you guys kind of start walking back through the forest, and you can kind of see there's a way back to the main path. And as you sort of make your way back into this clearing of trees, you notice that the hole that was having its own gravity has stopped having its own gravity, but has become much larger as a consequence.
Yeah, avoiding that.
We're not gonna focus on it. At least I'm not.
Cayde is just kind of wondering the merits of just burning the forest to the ground at this point.
Ah, a pyromaniac.
To be fair,
Just
that's a little
for-
my own personality bleeding in.
Raru, sorry.
Oh, I was just saying that a little bit of a pyromaniac there,
Oh yeah.
with wanting to burn the forest down.
Hey,
You should have.
every time we've lit something on fire, it's worked.
You should
More
have
or
been
less.
there at session 0.
Yeah.
Oh, I committed a war crime that day.
Really?
I'm sniffing the air. I'm sniffing the ground. If we're still trying to find the main path, or are we on
you
our
guys,
way to it?
Yeah, you guys have found it. There's a huge hole in the ground that is now like
Oh,
kind of blocking your path a little bit, but
fuck.
there is so it smells kind of like petrichor, like forest after rain.
Mhm.
Nice vocab word. That's not sarcasm.
Yeah, oh, thank you.
I like that. I like that word.
Thank you. I also like that word. That's why I use it a lot.
That vocab word. That is sarcasm.
Thanks, Brandon. Okay. I'm real naming you on this podcast. God damn it. Okay, anyway.
Get back to the dungeon. Get back in your cryo chamber now.
So there is another page on one of the nearby trees.
I'm gonna look at it.
Alrighty. It is a rubbing of a leaf. And it says in big letters, "I want to go home." And in smaller letters, it says, "The melody that kills is played in the studio."
These fucking riddles.
Are those the same handwriting?
No, it's different handwriting. The smaller
Okay.
handwriting is neater, written with less haste. The larger handwriting appears to be written in a panic.
Mm.
You know what? Understandable.
Yeah.
Has anyone in
We
the
all
woods
make a
ever
point.
had the thought, I want to go home, and it hasn't been in a panic?
When I'm at a party.
Yeah.
So I'm going to repeat my sentence of, has anyone lost in the woods ever had the thought, I
no.
just want to go home, and it hasn't been in a panic?
You cut out, so I only heard has anyone ever said that and not been in a panic.
I also it also cut out, so I didn't hear
Applies
that.
to
I
both things. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna pass around the note so everybody can look at it.
Yeah, it's on
What
a
another
piece of
fuck?
flimsy notebook paper that appears to have been like torn out. So you can see the little like I don't know what you would call them, little like giblies on the side.
Little
Little frayed pages on the side.
Oh,
And
yes.
it appears like
Wingdings.
yeah. Appears like somewhat beat up. Like it's kind of been like sitting on that tree for a while, weathered by the elements. But still legible.
Oh,
Shall we continue down the path?
Yeah.
Continue down path.
So you carefully pass around the hole.
I've
yeah,
been
we go
fighting
around
for
that shit.
How close are you guys being? Because like the tree line is probably like, let's see.
Really?
The tree line is like here. So you would have to be like in the tree line, like against the tree line to like pass around the hole.
That was my nickname in high school.
I guess we do that. Rover's gonna do that anyways. Try to
Yep.
get around in the tree.
Alright. Since you guys are gonna be pretty close to the hole, everybody make for me a dexterity check.
Oh, good.
Here it comes.
No.
10.
Oh.
10?
Come on.
Oh.
Dex is my highest stat. Come on.
I got a 4.
Oh
I got
god.
an 8.
I'm hella gripping the
Oh.
trees.
Dirty 20! Oh, wait,
A
hold on. That's a
slutty
dexterity-
20.
That's a dexterity save.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that's safe.
Oh, it's...
You just
Oh,
need a normal
oof.
dex.
Fuck!
Oh, well.
Oh!
Well. Looks like Anastasia and Oran are falling in.
Oh, and
You
Rory,
guys-
right?
Oh yeah, Rory too. Yeah, you guys
Hold
kind
on,
of
I gotta
lose
get
your.
a drink. I'll
you
be right
guys-
back.
All right. So you guys lose your balance. And you can make a quick reaction to grab onto the edge of the hole.
Okay, what check is that?
It's gonna be strength, right?
Yeah, give me strength.
Okay. Where's my strength? There's my strength. How do I do saving throw? There we go.
Yeah, you just click the saving throw.
Strength.
Is it a saving throw?
Yeah, do saving throw.
I got a 16
wow.
then.
Ooh.
Got a 15.
All right.
I got
Oran.
my fucking claws out.
Oran, are you gonna make a saving throw to save yourself from falling in?
He
Is
was
that one a dex saving throw?
It's a strength.
Strength saving throw. Okay. So Anastasia and Raru are fine. Oran falls a little bit farther in before he can kind of get a handle on something. So he's kind of like slipping into the hole slowly.
Question.
Help! Help! Help!
Can I use a spell and choose to not have it do damage, but only do its secondary effect?
Yes.
Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Sick!
So that's an attack roll.
So a non-thorny whip.
Yeah.
So that
a whip.
is a 22 to hit, which I assume hits. Oran.
Yeah.
Okay, I drag his ass up.
Okay. Oran is dragged.
Nope.
Fuck this! Fucking fuck this!
Alright, I am going to try to help Raru up. I'm sorry, Anastasia, but
It's okay.
And once Oran's up, just gonna keep doing it on the next person. In this case, I guess Anastasia.
Yeah. So Elora's gonna help Raru.
That's a
yes.
fucking 15, 16,
all right.
17 to hit.
Yep.
Do me
Sorry,
a.
you're pulled up as well.
Do me a strength to see.
Although
if you can
technically
lift
you're 10
Raru.
feet to me, so you basically slam into me as well. Shit!
Sorry, what was that?
I just need a strength from Elora to see if you can lift Raru up. Oh
I'm
yeah,
only
you
like
can. Yeah.
I'm only like 60 pounds or something like that.
Yeah.
65 pounds.
Yeah,
Haul
so
over
you
them.
can definitely haul his ass up. So you managed to haul him up from the hole. Those of you who are in the hole, I need a sanity check.
Oh, good.
So that was Raru, Anastasia, and Oran, please.
Oh god, here we go.
20,
God damn it, not
I
again.
got a 10.
11.
Sanity.
So what you got?
Oh, thank God.
Anastasia got
One.
11 and 19. Okay,
I got a 10.
a 10. Okay.
Did I just pull a crazy person right next to me?
You think I'm crazy now? right
Okay.
now. Not in the past.
Relatively.
Let's see. How do I want to handle this? Anastasia
Also,
and
Cayde's
Raru.
not exactly stable either.
Go on, DM.
Yes, Anastasia and Raru. You guys heard while you were in the pit, strange labored breathing noises. Coming
poofed.
from all around you. So like it was like in your ears, just like completely surrounding you. Oran, you did not hear those things, but you are a little shaken from having fallen further deeper, like further in to the pit.
Further, deeper, faster, stronger.
I'm poofed up, but also I gotta pee again. I'm so sorry, guys.
That's okay, you're good. I'm adding that to the session quotes.
I gotta go too, so 2-3 minute break.
Alright, yeah, I might as well pee too.
I guess
We're all taking a break.
We're all going.
Everybody think about your whole experiences.
Your whole experiences. I'm putting that in the quotes.
Your whole experiences, Jesus.
Where did everyone go?
We all took a piss break.
Group piss activities.
Yeah, so I asked everyone to think about their whole experiences while they were gone.
Ooh.
Which I see has been added to
That's not the whole experience I want.
Oh, I know the whole experience you want, Anastasia. Oh, I know.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Alright, back.
Welcome back. Has everyone returned?
I think we've got one more person.
I think Kaylee and Brandon have absconded.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
welcome back. Oh, I guess I should roll Dex for Duet to see if she fell in. Where is her stat block? There it is.
The glorious thing about L is that he's a flying creature,
Oh yeah.
so he's not affected by this.
Well, Duet is a battle pet, so she can die now. So,
Oh,
but she's fine. So, we're good. She passed the check she needed.
pass the vibe check.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance to comment on it, but I approve of the dice jail. Fucking.
Thank you.
Fucking
I stole it from
epic.
you.
To be fair, you're doing it a bit more fancy. I don't have them in jars. Just Ziploc baggies.
Oh
I'm
my
cheap
God.
in my punishment.
Cheap in my punishment. Oh my
But
God.
effective. Simple as that.
Maybe I should be meaner to my bad dice. Put them in
definitely.
Ziploc bags as well.
Maybe I need to buy like just a dedicated ice chest and build like these little jail cells that I fill with water.
Oh my God, yeah. Do
I
it.
could do that pretty easily, honestly. All I need is some wood, some old pipes, some Flex Seal, and plastic wrap.
Ooh.
I may have a new DIY project.
All right, are we all back?
Mhm.
All right. So, you guys are making your way around the hole, I presume?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Hopefully, with no further issues.
Oh, well, probably not.
Fuck.
Do you want further issues? I can make further issues.
No DM. Thank you.
No,
No, no, no, no, no,
DM,
no.
thank you.
I'm
Everyone
going
is
with fuck.
traumatized. No hole, please, DM, thank you.
We have reached our trauma quota for this map.
Yeah, for this map.
But the character development's so fun.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it is
We
fun.
can get a new
I mean,
flavor
it
of
is.
trauma in the next map.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember, variety is the spice of multiple mental disorders.
So, as you reach the edge of the forest here, you can see that the rain, the rainy greenness of this forest, has started to blend with the darkness of the forest that surrounds the campfire. So you can see some distinct pathways going forward.
Sorry, are we talking like the main campfire?
Yes.
Okay.
And there is another page.
Okay, who wants to read this one?
Guess it's Cayde's turn.
Yeah. All right. This one has a campsite with a dark figure standing by the fire. That's the drawing on it. And then in large text, it says, "The forest has eyes." And then in
As
small...
if he wasn't paranoid enough.
Yeah. And then in smaller text, in different handwriting, "The family home cannot stop the sickness."
Come
Well.
on, get up. Come on, get down with the sickness.
Yeah.
Man, I wish.
All right. So, yeah, you guys would be here now.
Uh-oh.
Oh lord, here we go.
Shit. Here we go again.
Oh shit, here we go again. So you're back in this forest now. And you see there are a couple paths ahead. Anybody who wants to know kind of where they are, roll history for me.
I will rule history.
Yes.
That is 19.
Oh, wow.
7.
Oh.
21.
Oh, wow.
Can I throw away roll 20s dice?
Yeah. Yes. Okay,
Well,
wow. Okay,
Avery, do
Cayde?
you want to borrow dice for me?
No, I have real dice. I just,
Okay,
for convenience, I've been using
I hear you.
roll 20.
I use my real ones because I'm addicted to the click clacks.
Yeah.
Me too.
I also use my real ones because I'm addicted to the click clacks. Okay,
I do a deep inhale of the air.
yeah, Anastasia and Cayde, you, like, know exactly, like, all the paths through this forest. You know that there is a straight path that leads back to the campfire. And then there is, like, a smaller, darker, more winding path, that will lead you to the village that you guys saw before. There are other smaller paths, but you have not traversed those areas, so you don't know where they lead.
Okay.
So we got
Oran,
back to the usual campfire. We got the weird ass village where Elle got traumatized. And we got a bunch of random paths where we don't know where they go.
Okay.
Raru is completely lost. And kind of scared.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Rar is fucking mortified.
Okay, well, well, then you are terrified.
They just walk. Hold on, where's the.
To
Walk
Elora,
up to him
these
a
look
bit,
like trees.
Offers him a bottle of whiskey.
Fuck yeah, giving birds drugs.
Elora's just like, this is not my forest. I'm not really sure.
Did you say you were offering it to Raru?
Mm-hmm.
Raru's gonna take a drink.
Orin, you have like a vague sense, but it's not enough for you to be sure of any direction. So your lives
Cayde.
are in the hands of Anastasia and Cayde.
Yeah, I guess they.
Fuck no.
Gaze points out where each of them goes and then points to the ones he has no clue. Like, those I got no clue. I trust nothing down those. But hasn't stopped us from killing shit before.
Mm-hmm. The question is, what do we do? What do we want to do right now? Do we just want to go back to camp, or and then figure out a plan, or
Get the fuck out of woods.
Camp it is
yeah, yep. Uh-oh.
then. Alright, I guess we're leading everyone back to camp.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys make your way back to the campfire. Hooray.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, we don't have Wilbur's new token. Let me fix that. Where are you, Wilbur? There you are.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah. Romance
Oh, we don't
chuff.
have, and then we don't have. Let me see.
Lemons chopped to bits.
They're not here actually. And then where is Gizmo? There's Gizmo. Okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys are able to move. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. I did that correctly. Awesome.
Yep.
I can't move L, but I can move me.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, let me fix that. Alright.
Oh wait,
try
I have to switch to L, and then I can
Oh,
move L.
okay, yeah, try and now. You should be able to.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Roll20. Very cool.
Alright, let me change the music again. All right, you guys are back at the campfire.
I lay
Um,
face down on the ground.
Cayde is just
Raru.
flipping off that direction of the woods.
Raru will also just lay down on the ground.
We took-
now.
We took a long rest, and yet we're like, man, fuck today.
So
Is my
we,
exhaustion wear off?
Drama!
From being dead? What's going on? I asked if my
I-
exhaustion had worn off.
I would
Oh,
say
okay.
yes, although you probably feel a bit sick.
Okay.
So we have some people at the campfire as well. So Claudette kind of looks up as you two kind of like flop down on the ground and is like, are you guys okay?
No, fuck that forest. He sits down on the log.
What forest?
You don't want to know.
We don't even have the words to describe. He reaches in his bag, pulls out the cassette. Any of you got any idea what the hell this is?
Oh yeah, totally. Like they all kind of like lean forward. Sable was the one who was speaking. She kind of like leans forward and she's like, "You don't know what that is?"
Not a damn clue. I tried biting it, but doesn't seem edible.
She kind of laughs. And Michaela's kind of giggling as well. And Sable goes, "Oh, that's a cassette tape. People don't really use them anymore, for where I come from anyway. It's a little bit of dated technology, but it plays music."
All I got out of that was music.
So
How do you make it play music?
Do I, like, stab it? Knock it against something? What?
they're all just kind of like laughing, except Fangman, who's over in the corner, definitely ignoring you guys.
Or what, is it magic? 'Cause pretty much the only magic I know how to do either hurt shit or heal shit. So,
so Michaela
Do I-
kind of
magic it? He holds up his hand, pointing it at it, and an Eldritch Blast starts charging.
Oh god.
Will this work?
Maybe
I can't be
don't
bothered
do
to get up.
that, Claudette's Claudette's kind of like giving like cautious hands, like don't do that, maybe.
He looks at the small white energy in his palm. I don't know how to turn this off, so points it straight up in the air and fires it.
Oh, Claudette kind of like covers her head.
So,
How?
How? he just points at it.
Michaela kind of like makes this like shape with her hands. Well, normally there would be it's called a stereo, but you probably don't know what that is if you don't even know what a cassette tape is. It's a big metal box with speakers where music comes out. And you put the cassette tape in it, and then you play it, and music comes out.
Don't suppose you have one of those?
No, sorry. You could check the backpack. Sometimes there's stuff in there.
Right. The illusion shit.
Yeah.
He goes over to it, he's like, this goes against everything I've learned. But he opens it up, expecting a stereo,
Yeah,
such as what they described.
Yep, you do find a stereo.
What the fuck? It actually worked.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Cayde is like hating himself for actually going through with this, because he's gotten the gist of how this shit works. Well, pulls it out.
Life is an open bag, Cayde.
Yeah, well, that bag scares the shit out of me.
You couldn't sneak your way out of a cardboard bag.
So, and he's like, so, how? He like
Oh.
starts tapping the cassette against the box.
Here, let me see it. Michaela holds out her hand.
I trust
so
nothing.
she takes the cassette and looks at it. This doesn't look like a normal cassette, but I guess we can give it a try. I've seen stranger things.
It showed up in a
I've
weird
seen
box
stranger
covered in
things.
colorful paper. I got no clue.
Oh, that's strange. But she kind of gives Sable like a look, and Sable shrugs. Michaela takes the stereo and she like opens this little compartment that's in the front, and puts the cassette tape in. Closes it and presses play, and for like a beat, nothing happens, and then this weird like screeching sound that is absolutely like the most horrific thing you've ever heard, like
It
nails
jumps
on a
back.
chalkboard, like
Ooh.
metal against plates, like it's the worst sound you've ever heard. Like Michaela drops the boombox, Sable's like covering her ears, everybody like Claudette's covering her ears, like literally everyone is like reacting to this, even
I'm
Fang.
poofed up.
Yeah.
It's jumped back a good 10 feet, like, what the hell is that?
Sable finally just like scrambles and like opens it up and like tosses the tape away.
You said it was music.
I mean, it's supposed to be music. It's supposed to do that. It wasn't supposed to do whatever that was.
I don't like whatever the hell a cassette tape is.
I mean,
Devil box.
Sable kind of like looks to where she
Cayde
tosses
has
it.
his sword drawn, he's like pointing it at the cassette.
Can I do an Arcana check on the cassette tape?
You can indeed.
Okay.
Cayde'll help, so I guess take advantage.
Yeah.
A dirty slutty 20.
Oh, baby. From the Arcana, you know, well, that's like a lot. So you pick up the cassette and look at it, and you're
I don't lick
examining
it this time.
No. And as you're examining it, you can definitely feel power emanating from it. This is not a normal cassette tape. It is definitely a magical item.
Okay.
You can infer based on what happened when you put it in the stereo. That it will it will cause creatures to be deafened if something is done, if the proper thing is done to it.
Done to the cassette tape?
Yes.
Okay. I assume the stereo we put it in isn't magical, right?
No. It was created by illusion, but it's not magical in any way. It's just a normal stereo. Yeah.
Okay.
So, now that Cayde knows it's magical, he picks it up, and can I try to attune to it? If it requires such?
You could try.
So I guess I spent 10 minutes trying that. 'Cause he's dealt with magical stuff before. His mom uses a lot of them.
Right,
So he gets the gist of using them, but this is still way outside his wheelhouse. I don't really expect this to work.
Yeah, so the way that attunement generally would work, I would imagine, is that, like, it needs, like, a certain, like, power to activate. This does not require a certain power to activate. But, you know, you're kind of sensing it with your, like, celestial and infernal kind of thing. Val's kind of looking over your shoulder.
With his grandma the entire time.
Yeah.
Celestial tech support.
Yeah, basically. It's not celestial, it's not infernal. It's just kind of like a normal affected item. As you're kind of focusing on it, you can see in your mind eye, that it can shatter.
The spell fucking shatter.
Well, you kind of like see it like exploding into shards, is what you kind of see in your mind's eye.
Did you just fucking give me a grenade?
I don't think so.
Sound grenade. It's a flashbang.
Yeah, there you go.
Can
It's a
Raru,
flashbang without the flash, so it's
Ru-
a bang.
It's a bang.
Just a
Well, we
concussion
would like-
grenade.
would
Sorry,
like
Raru?
to ask if they know what the gear is.
Oh, yeah. Who do you want to ask?
Who is here again?
We have, Claudette, Michaela, Sable, and Fang.
Okay, I'll ask Sable.
All right. Sable takes the gear, and she like reads your. I'm assuming you like wrote on your tablet.
Yeah, like what is this thing?
So Michaela reads the writing on the tablet, and she nods and kind of like looks at it, and well, it looks like to me we call them brand new parts, don't we, Claudette? And Claudette kind of like looks at it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's what it is. I remember Jake told me about those when I first came here."
I'm gonna. Yeah.
And Sable says, "Well, we normally put them in the generators, but you guys don't seem to be going to trials, so I don't really know what it could do for you."
Whatever it is, I hope it kills us. It helps us kill the next weird shit that tries to kill us.
Yeah.
Cayde is tired. He is like, even after all that shit, he is trying to figure out what the hell this is when he has no frame of reference while actively communing with his celestial grandmother, who I'm just headcanon is also like technologically inept.
Yeah. She has no clue.
Shit, Sonny, I don't know.
What would I have to do to figure out what this gear does? Could I attune to it, or is that only something that magical people can do?
No, you can attune to it. It belongs to you. So you could try to attune to it.
I will try.
Okay.
Attuning is just a action to essentially learn what the item does instinctually by just sitting and meditating on an item.
Mm-hmm.
Takes
Okay.
15 minutes.
I could also just do a raw Arcana check for you,
Mm-hmm.
if you would like.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
shit.
So in trying to attune with it, you can feel that it has some sort of power to it. It's kind of vaguely magical. It wouldn't feel the same as like the other magical items.
Certain city doesn't want you.
But it has like some sort of like magical weight to it, like it could potentially do something. Yeah, from Arcana, what did you roll for Arcana?
Me? I haven't rolled yet.
Okay. If you want to try to like Arcana it as well,
I got
you
a
can.
7.
Okay. Rara, did you want to try to Arcana it?
It's a
Let's
fucking
do
gear,
it.
that's what I can tell.
Let's do it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, well.
No fucking idea.
Yeah,
In
neither
fact, I know less now.
yeah, yeah, neither of you have any idea what is going on here.
Ran out of Arcana juice, damn it.
yeah.
I
no
know.
idea.
I don't know what it does.
No, you have no idea.
Awesome.
Can have I already run an Arcana check on my Fang?
I don't think you have. Go ahead and run
Okay.
an Arcana check.
I'm gonna do that.
My tongue still hurts.
Yeah, from licking it, yeah.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, from a 12. I mean, based on what happened when Anastasia licked it, you would you could guess that it does cold damage.
Right.
But that's probably about all you know.
Okay.
It's sharp like a dagger, if that helps.
got a bunch of magical items. We don't know what they fucking do.
I wasn't
Sure
gonna
they'll
make
come
it that easy.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying. That syringe, though.
Mm-hmm.
I
Wrap it
want
in
to
yarn.
do things, but I know I shouldn't.
I mean, do it. Go for it.
No,
You know,
that's the devil whispering in my ear.
I assume you can only use it once, so yeah, probably want to save that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to do while you're here, or is there somewhere else you want to go?
I want to talk to Michaela and Sable.
Okay.
I believe we encountered the unknown.
Sable leans
Oh, yeah, that
forward,
thing.
very interested. Really? And you lived?
No,
Oh.
not exactly.
You died, didn't you? Michaela asks.
As far as I'm aware, that feels like what happened.
They kind of like look at each other and nod. Yeah, that happens a lot to us while we're here. But I'm glad you're okay.
That's a word for it.
Yeah, Michaela kind of like takes your hand in hers, and she kind of like gives it a little squeeze. You should feel better soon. The effects usually wear off after a little while. Just take it easy, okay?
Yeah. So, why were you hunting it?
Oh, Sable kind of like scratches behind her head. She's like, actually, I was looking for Michaela. See, she and I were dating. So when she got taken, I was concerned for her, and I decided that the only way that I was going to find her was to find whatever took her. And from all the research that I was doing, it seemed like the unknown was the thing that was taking her. The thing that had taken her. I thought it was an urban legend at first, but... And she kind of shrugs. The world's bigger than we know, you know?
So the unknown doesn't originate from that village that we saw.
I don't think any of them do.
I mean, it doesn't live there. That's what I mean.
Yeah, no. They don't all live there. There are some of them who aren't welcome from what I understand.
That's fucking weird.
Any others we need to be wary of compared to the others, like this unknown? Because it seems especially fucked compared to some of the others we saw.
So fucked up, it wasn't given the nicety of a tent and being chained up outside. Anyways.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, I'm talking about the hag, bro.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I'm just asking if you're saying that out of character or not.
No, I'm saying that out loud.
Michaela kind of looks sort of sad. Yeah, her situation, I kind of feel bad for her. I've seen her a couple of times in the trials, and she always looks hungry. Like, you know, I can't help but feel bad for her. Sable kind of like thinks about Cayde's question, and she's like, well, we haven't seen all there is to see here. And the way that the trials work...
You're kind of cutting out.
Oh, sorry. Let me... Okay. Well, we haven't seen everything there is to see here. And... well... There are probably others that we haven't met yet. There are different levels from what I've heard, but I haven't been to any of the deeper levels. Maybe Fang would know, but that's a long shot.
Is there anything you can tell us about this entity? Oran finally speaks up after being just dead silent this whole time.
Oran was thinking about the hole.
Oran was thinking about the whole.
Jesus.
Somebody want to put that in the session quotes?
It is Monday, which means Oran gets to think about the whole.
It is his
It is
favorite.
his least favorite activity.
That's going to be a joke, I think. Anyway, the entity.
Yes. Sorry.
All the survivors kind of like look at each other, and Claudette kind of like stares into the fire, and she's like, well, I've been here the longest, so technically that means I should know more, but... And she kind of shrugs. I wish I could help you. The only thing that we really know is that it rules this place. She rules this place. And she likes to be in control.
Have you ever, like, physically met her?
Claudette's eyes kind of go wide, and she's like, well, I've felt her. Does that count?
Ooh. In what regard, like?
Well, when we die in the trials, we get taken by tentacles. I assume that's her.
So you've all died, and yet you're here.
Yeah.
That is not the end. I rip my hair out.
Anastasia's
Have
going
you
crazy. Sorry, go ahead, Oran.
Is there any beings here that you would classify as undead? Zombies, spirits, specters, wraiths, and the like.
Michaela kind of like pipes up. Some of the killers, maybe, but not in the traditional way that you're thinking of.
I assure you, there's probably nothing traditional about what I'm thinking of where you're from.
Well,
The Golgari, half of the Golgari swarm are sentient zombies. Like,
I mean, they're not. It's not like they're mindless like in horror movies or anything like that. At least we've never seen anything like that around here.
Anastasia remembers a Deathslinger who kind of looks like a zombie.
Yeah.
are there any of these killers that you would say recommend talking to?
Well, if you want to know about the entity, probably Adiris is your best bet. She's usually willing to talk about her god.
Which one is it, Beerus?
You want to
Pretty sure
go
that
back
was
to the
the
temple,
priestess.
Oran?
Yeah. I think your friend answered that question.
Guys,
Time to force the
deeply.
atheist to talk to the Jehovah's Witness.
Is there another killer you would recommend?
I start looking around for a small or large bird creature.
Okay.
Everyone continue on.
Roll me nature while everyone is working on that.
Yeah.
Okay. We well, most of them are willing to talk. It all kind of depends. Them living in the village, it kind of means that they're peaceful, at least somewhat. So most of them would probably be willing to talk. We talked to Carmina a lot.
I don't think we met that one.
No.
So we've got the old dude with the spear, harpoon thing. We've met the trapper, priestess lady. We got a look at the lady chained up. Elle got traumatized looking into the window of one of them, so we're just kind of avoiding that one. And technically, we fought the oh yeah, he doesn't know what a clown is. The dude.
You robbed a fucking clown.
Cayde gets a bit silent. He's still annoyed that they didn't get to keep the carriage.
We're gonna be 69 sessions in, and we're still gonna bitch about the clown, including me.
Good. I'm
We're
glad
gonna be 69 sessions in, and Cayde's gonna be trying to steal it again.
I'm glad I pissed you guys off that early.
So, any others that are like notable? Because I don't think we know who. Carmina, you said?
Yeah.
I'm bad with names.
I wrote down some of the killers
Yeah, we
in
so
passing.
Michaela kind of like leans forward and she's like, well, Carmina, she doesn't really speak. She can't, I don't think. But she can draw. We would be happy to show you where her cabin is.
Huh.
Yes.
I think we should go. Right now.
What was your nature roll, Anastasia?
Fucking 8.
Yeah, there are no birds that you can see.
Damn it.
So, Cayde is
Are there
finished
ravens?
his attunement at
birds.
this point, or whatever is equivalent to attunement. Does he know how to use the cassette? I guess grenade function or whatever the hell it is?
Roll intelligence for me. Let's see if you can put the
Fuck.
pieces together.
It had to be intelligence. Giving the himbo the fucking intelligence roll.
Oh, yeah.
I keep
That
drinking
is-
liquid and needing to pee. I'll be back.
Okay, that's not bad. That's 16.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, based on that, based on the things that you've seen, and based on the things that you found out with Anastasia, you know that in order to use your item, you have to shatter it, and it can cause deafness in creatures around you.
Okay, so it's just a straight up sonic grenade. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just gotta break it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I got plenty of ways to break shit.
You do.
Hell, I'll get blasted force damage. That's good enough. Oh god, I almost blasted that while it was in my hand.
Oh, yep. That would not have been good.
Oh well. Would have been a learning experience anyways.
Alright, so it looks like there are at least 2 people who want to go to the village.
Yeah, I'm just typing that in my... Yeah, Cayde's agreed as well, but I'm just gonna type in sonic grenade. Be careful, dumbass.
Yeah.
Is there any
Or don't be
DC save I should, or damage die I should add to this?
careful. It's not a damage die, it just caused the deafened.
I'm back.
Alrighty.
Did you defend yourself?
No, I just found out how to use this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cayde got
Add
a
custom
lucky
item.
intelligence check.
Ooh, alright.
Let's see, so it's a sonic grenade. What did you say the DC would be?
There isn't one.
There isn't
Alright,
one.
no DC.
It's just causes deafened.
Alright.
Get deafened, asshole.
You deafened idiot.
Get deafened, bozo.
Causes deafened, no damage. Got it.
Can Raru ask with the writing tablet, like, how we leave this weird, fucked up place?
Yeah, you can
Well-
ask. Who are you asking to read it?
I already forgot who's here. I'm sorry.
We have Sable, Michaela, Claudette, and Fang.
I guess the second one that you said.
Michaela?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you walk up to Michaela and hold out your drawing tablet with a question on it. And Michaela reads it, and she kind of has a troubled look on her face. We don't actually know how to leave.
Raru just gonna, like, hang his head, like, he's just defeated.
Oh.
Hmm.
Michaela looks very sad, and she kind of like reaches out and touches your shoulder. I'm so sorry. Duet kind of comes over and gives you a little nudge with her heads.
Raru's just gonna pet Duet without looking up.
Uh-oh. Alrighty then.
Onward!
Onward! Yeah, you guys are all settled going into the killer village.
I guess.
I guess.
Raru's never been here before. This will be
Oh,
exciting.
yeah.
Alright. Are you guys having guides, or are you walking by yourself?
Well, they offered, so.
Yeah, they were gonna show
Yeah.
us which one was.
Carmina?
Yeah. Alright, so without guides, you guys don't need a history check. So,
You mean
off we
with
go.
guides?
Oh, yeah, with guides. Sorry.
Damn it!
Alright. This is the music. Okay.
The hell is that?
Alright, let me pull everyone in first. Where's Gizmo? I just saw him.
I just want to see LB, like, avoiding fucking neon house at all costs.
Yeah.
Elle will remember that.
Elle will remember. Just traumatized.
Or more like it, Elle remembers what happened the last time.
Let's see. Who else do I have to pull? Oh, Michaela and Sable. Oh, and Raru too. Yeah.
The worst part is I missed that whole sequence because I was shitting.
Yeah. Okay. Sable's here, and Michaela. There we go. Alright. Okay. So, you enter the killer village.
The
My
village,
favorite
if
place
you will.
to be.
What?
I said the killage, if you will.
The killage, yeah.
I won't.
Worried
So,
Chef the killed me.
as you make your way through the forest towards the dim lights of the village in the woods, you notice a familiar face over at the brightly lit neon cabin. Yoon Jin is stood on the cabin's porch, leaning casually on the railing, talking and laughing with a female bird person. They are both smoking. The bird is mostly black with a white belly and back and white feathers on the inside of her wings. She is wearing purple eyeshadow that matches the lilac color of her beaded short dress that has a window for her stomach and the underside of her breasts. She is slender and slight, her wings quivering as she giggles merrily at something Yinjin said. She has a distinctive magical tattoo of 3 scar-like marks on the edge of her beak that glow a bright, piercing blue. She notices the party, but merely chuckles, turning back to her conversation. A small serpentine dragon about the size of a kitten with heart markings on its feathered wings and along its tail is sitting happily on her shoulder, preening its feathered wings and crest.
I ain't fucking with none of that shit. I hold my son close.
Raru asked the party, Kenku?
Is she Kengu, or would she be more Arakakra?
She is an Arakakra.
Okay, so Cayde knows what that is. Not really, little buddy. Arakakra. Similar but different.
Different.
Bigger,
Yeah, Frank.
can fly, doesn't use mimicry.
Fly.
Yes.
Oh.
You know, in all of the planes I've visited during my Omen Path project, I don't think I've come across a species of avians who can't fly.
Let's kind of flip off Orin.
And Kenku's not fly?
No.
No.
Oh.
It's a big cultural thing for them to try to learn how to fly one day.
They
Okay.
they lost the ability to fly at the same time they lost the
You know the-
ability to speak.
You know the Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
You know the Pokemon Bagon?
Yes.
They're that. If Bagon was a bird.
Okay. Thank you. I just knew there were like 2 bird races. I was like, yeah, cool.
Instantly Googled Bagon.
No, I just needed to remember what it was.
Because, yeah, Bagon's whole thing is that
The
it
dream
wants
of
to fly
flying.
so bad, it throws itself off of cliffs to learn how.
Oh.
I forgot
no.
about that.
It does eventually learn how to fly. It becomes
Yeah,
elements.
it does become elements.
Right, artist.
And that's the
I mean,
entire
come,
reason
Yeah.
its head is so strong, because it keeps falling on its head off a cliff.
Anyway,
Yeah. There are also other killers here, but yeah, if you guys are following Michaela and Sable, they will take you to the artist's cabin. You notice they are avoiding Mr. Caleb over here, who is patrolling around.
If he spots Cayde sees him and Caleb looks over, he nods at him.
Yeah, I'm not too nervous about Slinger. I mean, Death Slinger.
Like, the other 2
Where the
definitely
fuck
are.
did that come from?
Well. Okay.
Moving on.
Anyway.
Are we passing by Trapper's cabin?
Yes, you are
That's it on the
passing by
left.
Trapper's cabin.
Cool, if we're gonna do that, I'm gonna slide a letter underneath the door
Ooh.
and not say anything and move on.
Alrighty.
He just raises an eyebrow with a small grin.
I pretend I don't see it. I keep looking forward. I have a 1,000-yard stare on. Or try.
You want to tell me what the letter says, Anastasia?
Oh, let me send it to you.
Yes. I would like to know this.
Oh, I gotta move some shit, sorry.
Alright. Okay. So as you approach the cabin, there is like an artist's easel outside and appears to have an unfinished drawing of a crow. That is done in ink. Oh. I mean, it definitely looks like a kenku.
I just like the idea of every time Robert sees over.
Kenku?
Kenku?
Kenku? Kenku?
Kenku?
I mean, it seemed like Rower was pretty interested in talking to the other bird person, so you could definitely try that if you want to. But anyway, so
You don't want to talk to that lot, Raru.
Aw, where's the fun in that?
I mean, you can. I won't stop you, but I'm warning you right now.
Aw. Well, you
He
never know.
just kind of looks at Rower and goes, "I'll take you flying later, kid."
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, my heart.
I can't wait to be level 8, and then I can turn into birds. Anyways,
Yeah, so Michaela and Sable, like, without fear, walk up to the cabin, and knock on the door. And where is my music for her? There it is. So someone opens the door. It's a unnaturally tall woman. She's maybe about 7 or 8 feet tall. Her neck is unnaturally long. She has long dark hair and a red dress that's kind of torn in some places along her side. Her hands and feet.
Excuse me.
bless you.
Good.
I'm drinking carbonated drinks.
That's fine. Her hands and feet appear to be made of ink. Her feet are kind of talon-like, like a bird. She.
I want to roll to see if this is a kink.
No, like Robert knows.
Yeah.
Just
He's just
becoming
being a little
dick.
shit.
Damn,
Kenku, he's got jokes. Ferrari's got jokes.
he is.
Kenku.
I wanted to roll to see. Whatever.
I mean, roll nature. See.
Okay. I'm gonna use a cursed dice that's been rolling like shit.
Okay, do it.
Nature, you said?
Yep.
Where is my fucking nature? Here it is. 19.
Well, it's not a Kenku.
Okay.
But,
You have to roll a 20 to know what it is, but
you do recognize bird-like behaviors in this person.
Ooh, okay.
third person. I love Rick and Morty.
You're banned.
So,
I mean- Oran would have a high enough IQ to.
Or to watch Rick and Morty. Fuck you.
so the
-2.
the
Oh my
woman-
fucking god, is Oran just an alternate universe Rick?
No.
God, please no.
So the woman looks around at Sable and Michaela and seems to be pretty happy that they're here, but then she sees the rest of you and is she kind of shyly like hides behind the door. And Michaela says, "It's okay, Carmina, don't be frightened. They're our friends." And Carmina kind of peeks around the door and like makes like a kind of squawking noise and kind of like opens the door enough for you all to go inside.
Cool.
Let's go inside then.
Step in.
At the squawk, Cayde just kind of looks at Raru. He's like, "You get that?"
Rug.
Fair enough. Let's go.
Okay, this is not Trapper Sales. We have...
Oh god, last time we were on this map,
yeah.
it did not end well.
No.
We sitting at the table.
Okay, yeah, so we have... My goodness, so many people to draw, to drag in. Oh yeah, let me
I
put
want to make a really
Elora's
immature joke, but I'm not gonna.
Don't. Don't.
We must stay focused.
Don't
I
do
know
it.
what you were gonna do.
The intrusive thoughts are winning.
No. No. No.
The himbo is taking him over.
Nope, I'm better than that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not better than that. I'm just a bit too sleep deprived too.
So, Sable and Michaela kind of make themselves at home. They kind of like sit at the table and kind of like chat with each other. So they've obviously been here before. And Carmina, the woman, she kind of like looks at you all curiously.
It just waves at her.
She like lifts her hands and makes some movements with them. Cayde, I believe you speak sign language.
I do.
She is signing who are you?
Cayde sides back. I'm Cayde. These are my friends. We got dragged in here a little while ago.
She nods, and she signs, what do you want to know?
I look to the other. You guys got questions I can translate.
I believe we were going to ask about the entity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cayde isn't smart enough to ask good questions on this one, so he's just here to move his hands.
Yeah, she can understand common as well.
He's still gonna do it just for the hell of it, because
Yeah.
he likes practicing.
Aww. Yeah, so she's kind of like looking around at all of you, like kind of like waiting for some input. She's watching Cayde's hands.
Where am I? My in.
Who is
Oh my
the
goodness, I
entity?
forgot about you. No. Okay, there we go.
Finds it out.
Bruh.
I always forget
Forgot about
somebody.
me.
He's a rogue. He's
Yeah.
He was just hiding.
Yeah, he's hiding.
I'm just. Rogue is just standing against a wall, just looking at something in his hand, just not paying attention. I mean, listening, but not. You get it. He's just.
Mhm.
there.
Carmina's very interested in you. She kind of like walks over closer. And kind of like tilts her head. And she signs to Cayde, Crow? Question mark?
What'd you say? You broke up a bit?
Sorry. She signs to Cayde, Crow, as a question.
He's called a Kenku. This is Raru.
Oh. So she kind of like cocks her head and makes like a curious bird noise.
Oh,
She finger spells Kenku, but it's spelled wrong.
Thank you for rushing through. She fingers spells.
Listen.
Cayde shows her the Avernus, not Avernus. I can't remember the standard D&D world at the moment.
They run.
Yeah, Faerunian sign language word for Kenku.
Oh, she copies it.
Raru's gonna mimic the bird noise back.
She is like very interested in the fact that you like mimicked back at her and makes like another squawking noise.
Gonna mimic that.
Cayde said they talk through mimicry.
I start
She
preening
nods.
through Cayde's hair.
He's just like ignoring it as he does his job.
Sorry, all of this bird speak, you know.
Carmina nods. And she kind of holds out her hand towards her like inky hand towards Raru as a gesture of friendship.
Raru will cautiously shake her hand.
Yes, we're all friends here, but can we get to the point already?
It feels like it feels solid, but there is a little bit of ink that comes away on your feathers.
I'm going to scream.
Oran, didn't you want to ask about the entity?
I did, and I've been ignored.
Boy, speak up. You've had plenty of chances to say something.
I'm going to kick you.
Last time we were in this map, we had to fight Oran. Please, not again.
Map?
That was said out of character. But anyway, so
Who is the entity?
Carmina kind of gives you a strange look, and she looks at Cayde, and she signs the word crow.
Yes,
points
we
at
already know that our Kenku looks like a crow.
Cayde no. Cayde
Carmina
questioningly
makes,
points at Oran. Huh?
Carmina makes an annoyed an annoyed bird sound, and sort of like shakes her head as if she's rustling feathers. She repeats again, crow, but signs queen along with it.
Signs what?
Crow queen.
Oh. Okay. She says it's a queen of the crows.
I thought it had tentacles.
I thought it had spindly spider legs.
Cayde just looks at her. You heard him?
So part crow, part octopus, and part spider?
Well, my character didn't say that. That was me.
No, that's okay.
Sounds like an average civic hybrid.
Carmina looks at Cayde and signs, I don't know what he's saying.
Neither do I have the time. He's crazy. So
I'm not crazy.
So
You get tested on that before they let you into the guild.
I'm not crazy, you're crazy.
Cayde
I'm not crazy, they had me tested.
shoved that way. So
Crazy House,
queen
crazy
of the
ones.
crows. Your queen?
Carmina thinks about that, and she signs, I don't know. I saw crows all my life. And then I ended up
we've
here.
all seen crows.
You can't understand her. Cayde is translating.
And he might not translate accurately. So he just goes, as far as she's concerned, she's only ever seen crows from the entity.
This is getting us nowhere.
We weren't guaranteed she'd know everything you wanted to know. We can always talk to the priestess.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Carmina nods, nods viciously, and signs to Cayde very excitedly. Adiris knows the most, and she signs the name. She signs a name sign for Adiris, and kind of clarifies that it's the priestess that you're speaking of. But the name sign kind of takes the form of praying hands. That part above the head, as if a blessing.
So
Truly
she
the
agrees
irony.
with me that the priestess knows more, and apparently she has a high opinion of the priestess.
Carmina
Looks
nods.
Truly
Same
the
faith?
irony of
Mm.
Truly the
Carmina
irony
shakes
of
her
this
head
world.
and signs that, let's see, how do I want to phrase this? She signs, we're not the same faith, but she is understanding.
Gotcha. I pass that along. Respect, but not the same church. Got it.
Yeah.
Cayde kind of just grins at Oran. So, want to have another go at it?
The irony of this world is cruel and unyielding.
To the temple.
To the temple.
Before he leaves,
Oh,
Cayde pulls out one of his bottles of wine and offers a swig to Carmina. Drink.
Carmina will take the bottle and take a swig. She makes like a very like happy, contented bird noise and hands it back to Cayde and signs, "Thank you."
Thank you for being a good host. He puts it away. Well, time to go watch Oran get very uncomfortable.
oh, trust me, we're already there.
All right. On back out to the killer village, I suppose.
On the way out, Cayde just goes, "She's nice. Gotta be a shame if we have to fight her." And he just says in the most upbeat voice as he does.
Is that loud enough to be overheard?
He's not trying to hide it, but he's not yelling it.
All right, I'll roll perception for it. Oh yeah, she heard. Carmina gives like an alarmed squawk.
He just turns back, waves as he walks out.
That's not ominous at all.
We haven't really
People-
fought a killer in a long time, except for Elora.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, people don't always realize Cayde may be nice, but he's also not afraid. He follows the saying, be efficient, be polite, and have a plan to kill everyone you meet.
No, I remember.
Girardi TF2.
No, not
We
that
both made
good.
our way
Right
through
off.
the killers this far.
Alrighty. The trapper has received your missive.
Damn, he opened my message and left me on fucking red.
I didn't say that.
I'm kidding. No, I know. I get ghosted.
I think Drew would get the message spell eventually. You can send him telepathic notes next time. And he'll be able to respond.
I can fucking mentally torment someone. Let's go!
I have seen that spell used for everything from torture to mental sexting.
Ooh, Anna's rubbing her hands together and she doesn't know why.
Oh.
To the temple.
The temple. Where's
Yep.
the temple? Let's go there.
I'm going to kill
Oh, God.
myself.
I mean, you
Dude,
could stay
Orange
outside
tape.
if you really wanted to.
Oren's favorite place.
Yep.
He's the one with most questions, I think, so.
That is very true.
Master Oran, are you sure you want to do this? I am not, Gizmo. I very much am not.
Is Duet following us?
Yeah.
Does she? She just, she just crypto the super dog out all the way across.
Dragon Ball teleport noise.
Yeah.
Instant transmission.
All right. In you go to the temple, you fools.
Woo!
All right, Raru, I will not forget this time.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Old Gizmo is still here.
Oh, but okay. Well, you know,
I
I'm
got rid
working.
of
I'm working on it. Okay, it's been a while
Retro
since you guys
Gizmo.
have been here.
Thank you, Roll20. Very cool.
You know, listen. Okay.
Gizmo iteration 1.0.
It's not my fault.
Pre-patched Gizmo.
Alrighty, let's see.
Beta Gizmo.
I put Rory down.
Sigma
I just need
Gizmo.
Wilbur, I think. I think that's everybody.
Playtest Gizmo.
All right.
Snippety Gizmo.
Yeah. So you see Plague. She is busy at her altar doing something or other.
Oh, what a shame. She's busy. Let's leave.
No.
No.
Everyone's just like arresting him.
Anastasia, get his other arm.
I'm holding on his scruff.
Here. Come on,
That's
this
not
way
what I
now.
thought you were going to say.
Whoa, bro.
So she kind of hears
No
this.
homo or anything.
She kind of hears this commotion and approaches. And she kind of smiles at Elora and Anastasia because she knows Elora and Anastasia can understand her, and she says, "Welcome back. I'm happy to see you again."
I bow my head.
She gives Oran kind of like a sideways glance and kind of like has this like kind of smug smile on her face. She knows that this is her territory and she feels very secure here, so.
Cayde has a shit-eating grin as he kind of holds Orin from running away.
I see this one still does not want to be here.
Although, since she's technically a priestess, can she like sense the whole celestial shit going on with Cayde right now, or the fiendish?
Oh. Let's find out. Yes.
Oh god, this is gonna either go very well or very badly.
So she's like intrigued by this energy that she can feel coming out of Cayde, and she kind of like walks over and approaches him.
Hi?
She has a like incense stick that is burning in one hand, and she kind of like waves it over Cayde.
Not bad.
Yeah, it smells nice. It's kind of smoky, scented. Smells
I get
kind
a
of
big
like
whiff.
smells kind of like ginger. But it's kind of like a sharp ginger, like it would like burn the back of your throat. It's like a very sharp scent. Not unpleasant, just sharp. And she says, "You've been blessed, but not by my god."
This is Cayde can understand her.
You would not be able to. Someone would have to translate for you.
I'll translate.
Okay. Yeah, so Elora translates.
That'd be my grandma's. He just smiles. And the halo appears above his head.
Aw.
So casual.
Adira smiles back. She definitely approves of that. And she kind of like very gently like rests the like edge of her like decorative nails. They're like decorative claws, kind of like these like beautiful golden claws, not sharp, just as decoration. She kind of like very gently like rests them on your shoulder. And she says, "May your ancestors continue to bless you then."
I'll translate.
Thank you very much.
No, she
Although at the same time, he kind of tenses a little bit because he's still kind of on edge after all the, and I quote, bad touches
Oh,
from
yeah.
the ghosts.
Yeah.
It's fair that
But
you're a
he's
little
like
uneasy.
holding, but he doesn't do anything. He just keeps himself smiling as best he can. But in his mind, he's like, "Grandma, what do I do?"
Smile through the pain.
All right.
Can we just handle what we need to handle? The sooner we're out of here, the better.
You're the one who
Mhm.
wants to ask the questions.
What can you tell us about the entity?
I can tell you anything you would like to know.
Raru holds up his sign asking, how do we leave? Or how do we go home?
Ignore the bird. How does the entity's power work?
Hold on, I'm typing something to Cayde.
Ignore the bird.
So rude.
I'll ask Raru his question after this.
She can probably read common.
Oh.
He just absently nods at something while looking up a little
so
bit.
she ignores Oran. And looks at Cayde's sorry, excuse me, at Raru's tablet. And she gets like a conflicted sort of look on her face. Like she's sad but also resigned to the answer that she has to give, and she says, "There's no way out, child, unless she desires that you leave. There is no escape from this place."
Is that relayed to me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Raru will look very depressed.
I'm sorry, child.
I'm sure you are.
She looks to Oran, and kind of laughs a little bit and says, "Oh, very well, impatient one. Can you repeat your question, please?"
How does the entity's power work? Why is death not the end here?
She thinks about that a little bit, and she says, "The ways of my god are mysterious. Even I do not fully understand them. However,"
Of course you don't.
and she kind of like glares at Oran for interrupting her.
He gives him a kind of soft slap up the side of the head.
I'll bite your arm again.
However, she kind of like takes on this like teacher role, like there's like two kids that she's trying to like get back on track. However, and she kind of walks back somewhat towards her altar. I know that when I speak to her, she has required sacrifice of me. So
That's how religion works, doesn't it?
Let her speak.
if you do not want my wisdom, then you may leave.
My apologies.
Thank you.
She's she's like surprised by that, and then continues. Sacrifice may be needed. I think that is why death is not the end here.
If death is not the end, and Elora is kind of speaking after being silent for a really long time. She says, if death is not the end, then are those who have died previously able to return here?
she kind of thinks about what you're trying to say, because I think there's some understanding here.
Let me try to elaborate.
Yeah.
Um,
She's a little confused.
those who died previously, before coming here, years passed. Is it possible that they can come back here?
In physical form, no. Those that are previously dead are dead forever. But the entity, my goddess, she has her ways.
If she's so all-powerful, then surely bringing back those who have already passed shouldn't be outside of her realm of ability.
She can bring back those who have died under her watch. In fact, that is part of her sacrifice. But things that are outside of her realm are outside of her control.
So she's not all-powerful.
I don't think anything is all powerful, even what the modern people worship.
That's all I have. Actually, no. No, I have one more question.
Go on.
Is it possible to have an audience with the entity?
And she beams. Oh, yes. In fact, I would be more than happy to show you how.
Why do I suddenly feel much less comfortable than I already was?
Oh shit, here we go.
But by all means.
She kind of like reaches out
kind of
her
like-
hand and
kinda
beckons you
like
forward.
Holds out, he kind of holds out his arms and like does like a very deep, almost mock bow. Teach me, oh great teacher.
You will have to
I'll
have a
step
better
forward.
you will have to have a better attitude than that, lizard person.
Kay's looking at it like, you're just asking to get stabbed. You know that, right?
I have crushed lizards under my feet that are bigger than you.
Hey yo.
Your feet.
What?
Step on me, mommy?
Oh,
The things I've seen in this multiverse. Fine.
She
My
I step
approves.
forward.
She approves of Anastasia stepping forward.
fuck, man.
She holds out her
I
hand.
leave. Ooh, I take it. I'm gonna leave Wilbur with Elora though.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna have Elora come.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can go. You can go too.
Who's coming and who's staying? Who's
Kate is
busting a nut?
staying back from this.
Okay, I give Wilbur to Kate then.
Who's busting? And she looks at. So she holds out both of her hands. Anastasia has one of them. Elora is free to take the other if she would like to, or Oran can take it.
I'll take it.
And she smiles with approval and looks at Oran. Are you coming?
I suppose.
Very well.
You
She
never one to pass up new information.
she leads you both to the altar.
Cade kind of has a hand on his crossbow the whole time.
I give Kate a thumbs up.
He just kind of deadpans like, he's dumb, but he ain't this dumb.
I actually give him the okay sign.
So Adiris lets go of both of your hands, and she begins preparing something on the altar. She sets up some, like, incense sticks and candles. And she, kind of, like, organizes this, like, area in the center. There's some, like, dried grasses, and reeds. They all look like very ancient plants. It's, like, nothing that you guys have really, like, seen before.
Ooh, I get a deep inhale of that. Probably smells nice as fuck.
It does. It smells very pleasant. So between, like, the incense smell, and the, yeah, I don't know. It's a very pleasant scent. There's like a perfume kind of scent to it. Like a very, like, subtle perfume scent to the, like, dried reeds and things.
Oh, hell yeah.
And she says, those of you who wish to communicate, you must first open your minds.
Can Roru participate?
Absolutely, Rory can participate.
Okay. Got some questions to ask.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, so she will make enough room around the altar for anyone who wants to participate. She kind of, like, gestures that those of you who want to should stand around the altar.
So it is a standing activity.
Yes.
Damn it. Okay.
I don't mean to interrupt, but we need to watch our time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it, like, what,
Because-
3 minutes or
Okay.
something?
Yeah, Kaylee works in the morning.
Yeah, I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
so
yeah.
yeah.
Well, we might have to end in a little bit, but I want to make sure everybody gets around the altar first.
Okay.
Um,
Oren, you want to move your?
forgot you had to do that.
I mean, I don't, but
So I guess Cayde is just hanging back with
yeah, with the animals.
the animals.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't going to some weird eldritch god's altar to meet the fucker
Why
who just kidnapped
not?
us. Because someone's got to shoot this bitch in the back of the head if she betrays us.
Okay. All right. So
That's out of character. Cayde does not say that
yeah, no,
shit.
I figured.
He has enough survival instincts to not say that.
I'm just kind of laughing because there might be some sacrificing happening.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Which is why his hand is on the crossbow. And I can apply that to hurt myself to do more damage to it as well.
We could save this for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
They want to end it here.
I was just going to say that she kind of, like, she raises her hand and invites all of you to open your mind to the entity.
Okay.
So
Let's do it.
all right, and then that will be our next episode.
Oh, this is not gonna end well.
Yay! We're gonna fucking die! Yay!
Go.